I want to raise the question that Senator Warner raised in his opening statement about the classified documents that were found at the residences or offices of President Trump, President Biden, and Vice President Pence. I want to be clear, I'm not talking about who done it, about who took them there and how they handled them and what criminal standards there are in their investigation, about the documents themselves and what risk, if any, they pose to our national security. Director Haynes, the last time you appeared in front of this committee, you said that you had not personally reviewed those documents. Is that still the case?
I've only reviewed documents that have already gone through an initial classification review process. So now I have reviewed some of the documents, but not all of the documents. Myself, that is. There are others, obviously, within our institutions that have reviewed them.
Director Wray, have you reviewed these documents personally?
I have reviewed some of the documents personally, and my team, of course, has reviewed the documents.
Why have you not, to both of you, why have you not reviewed all of these documents? It would seem this would be a matter of vital urgency to put your eyes on these documents and make a determination if you think there actually is national security risk in the contents of those documents.
Thank you, Senator. I'll start and Director Wray can continue. But so when we get documents that have been compromised in the context of leak investigation or other things like that, I don't personally review them generally, even when they have significant consequences. There are the subject matter experts within the institutions that do that. They provide their views, and then they typically will summarize or otherwise indicate issues that have to be addressed as a consequence, if there are any.
Director Wray is the same answer.
Similar, except I would just add that we have teams of people who are experienced with these mishandling of classified documents cases, of which we have any number and have had for years. And I would add that although I have not reviewed all of the documents myself, I have gone through a fairly meticulous a listing of all the documents that includes detailed information about the content. So it's not reading every page of each one.
I bet General Nakasone and General Barrier, when they were second lieutenants, were taught that they were responsible for everything their organization does and fails to do, which I think is a pretty good principle of leadership. I just think on something of such prominence and perhaps such significance that you both should review them. More importantly, this committee should review them. And as you heard Senator Warner say, we're all very frustrated that we haven't even had these documents characterized to us. And we patiently allowed Senator Warner and Senator Rubio to try to resolve this matter, but I would say our patience is starting to run out. And at least some of us are prepared to start putting our foot down if we don't get better answers and the stonewall doesn't stop. Director Haynes, I want to turn to a concern I've raised with you and Director Byrne and others.